Star Castle Arcade for the Atari 2600. I love the arcade game Star Castle. It's one of those games I played a lot of in the early 80s. It's one I still enjoy playing today if I come across one out in the wild at an arcade somewhere. It's one of my favorite games to play on my Vectrex as well. It's actually a really good translation of the game to the Vectrex. But anyway, talk about the arcade game here. It's got some really cool gameplay. Basically, you're attacking this star castle that has this central cannon that once you break through the inner walls, it'll start to shoot at you. You got to avoid it because you got little sparkly guys that are chasing you around as well. That a little bit more challenge to the game. It's actually a really fun game to play in the arcade. If you never experienced the arcade game Star Castle, highly recommend giving it a run sometime. Anyway, we're talking about the 2600 version that was created as a homebrew back, I believe, in 2014 or so. I said an actual date. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's just say some time ago, this was released for the 2600. You can get the ROM for this. I'll put a link down below if you want to get the ROM to play this on Stella. It's been released. But I went ahead and opted to get the actual full box release to add to my arcade collection. Even though I like collecting the original 2600 arcade translations in the box, I like to pick up some of these homebrew translations as well for my 2600 collection. I really dig this artwork on the box. It's really, really nice. Okay, it was done by Chris and Thomas. I'm not going to say Thomas's last name because I'll get the pronunciation police after me. So, sorry Thomas if I didn't say your last name, but it's still a cool game. Anyway, of course on the back we got a nice screenshot of the game itself. Pretty cool. Also includes a paper foldable arcade cabinet. That's kind of cool. I forgot about that. So anyway, in the box, of course, we have the game cartridge itself. Stargate Arcade. Full color label on the end as well. That's really nice. Also in the box we have that Papercraft Arcade machine it referred to. So basically you cut this all out, fold it all up to make yourself your own little Star Castle paper arcade game. That's pretty cool. Of course it even includes some really nice instructions on how to get it all assembled correctly. That was really nice. That's pretty cool. Also in the box you get this really cool Star Castle arcade poster. This is nice. I like this. Pretty cool poster. And then lastly, and not leastly, we have the full color instruction manual. Awesome. Let's open this thing up here. This is a really great manual. They did a good, yep, 2014. Whew. So at least I got the date right. For centuries, the feudal Star Lords have controlled the galaxy from their impenetrable star castles. Once they were hailed as protectors of peace. Now they serve only to plunder the galaxy of its energy and wealth. You have assembled a small fleet of ships to destroy the star castles and rid the galaxy of their scourge. How they laughed when they heard of your plans. How they laughed. I can't talk today, sorry. Okay, we got it all broke down here for introduction, gameplay, game control, scoring, options, high score table, development story, the homebrews. It's a pretty thick manual. Got an introduction here about Star Castle, how to play the game. Basically, like I was explaining the arcade version, you have a starship or a ship that you're flying around the Star Castle. You're destroying the outer walls, trying to get into the central cannon to destroy it while avoiding these little energy spiky things that chase you around. You gotta be careful not to destroy all the walls in a ring because it'll regenerate again. That's another element of strategy you gotta keep in mind. How to hook up your controller. The controls, left, right, up for accelerate, push fire button for fire. Has a pause feature too. Flip the switch, the color black and white switch to black and white. And it will pause the game. Now that's kind of neat. I like that. That's pretty cool. Got our scoring. Game options. Difficulty in switch B. The game is normal level. And difficulty A, it's a higher level of difficulty. Oh, don't put it in A. Let's see, the right difficulty. B position, your ship will be deflected by the range you get too close. In A position, the collision with the star castle will destroy your ship. No! Definitely not putting it in A. Gonna leave it in B. The game colors can be switched between NTSC and PAL in black and white modes, pressing the select switch on the title screen. Oh, that's cool. You enter the initials for the high score table. This is really cool. I did a really good job with this manual. Got the development story, which is really nice to read. It's a pretty long story. Got the credits back here. Cool. Alright. So I'm going to give this game a try on my 2600. I'm actually going to play it on actual hardware using one of my favorite controllers, the Starplex Deluxe Video Game Controller. I use this controller for Asteroids. Had one of these back in the day I used for Asteroids. Love this controller. It works really well for Star Castle as well on the 2600. So anyway, let's plug this in. We'll give it a run. Atariage Star Castle Arcade. It's got some pretty cool music. I like this. Push fire to play. There's a high score list. Now before we get started, there are a couple things you can do. You can adjust your TV brightness if you wanted to make it so you can see the display a lot better. When you're turning the game on, you hold down the hold left on the joystick and press the fire button to bring up a calibration screen. So now you can adjust your TV so you can see all the 8 bars distinctly before you start the game. In order to start the game, you just press the reset. Now you do the same thing for erasing the high scores, except this time you'd hold the joystick to the right and press fire when the Atariage logo appears, and you can erase the high scores. Forgot to mention that earlier on in the manual. Anyway, let's give the game a run. So here we go. I like the auto fire on my Starplex controller. Rapid fire. Oop, oop. Well, watch out for the little sparkly thing. Oh! Ooh, that was close. Oh! Ooh! Got me. Ah! Come on, I gotta destroy the castle at least once. Oh! Yeah! Ha 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 ha! Castle 2! 4 ships remaining. Ooh, at least I got one of the sparkly things. Let's see, I want to hide over here. Yeah! Haha! Castle 3. Ooh, got 5 ships. This is an incredible piece of programming. Miss me. That was done for the 2600. Very impressive. This would have been a really great game to have come out You know, back when the 2600 was still so popular. This would have sold a lot of systems, I think. Ooh! Oops. Ah! Hit the outer ring. Oh, no. Ooh! Well, he was fast. Ah! Ooh. Oh, jeez. Go away. Whoa! Ah! Oh. Last ship. Ah! Ooh! Game over, man. 8,040 points. Okay, I can put my name in here. That's cool. Where's A? Here's A. That's okay. Well, at least I got number 4. That's pretty awesome. What a cool game. Anyway, now let's give the game a try using the Stella emulator, which give a much clearer picture. So let's go give it a run. Alright. So now we're going to give it a try in Stella. If I had one of those Stella adapters, I could have used my Starplex controller as well using this. But unfortunately, I don't have a Stella adapter, so I'm going to have to use my keyboard to play the game. Let's give it a run here. Get ready. As you can see in Stella, it's got a much better looking screen. You can actually see it pretty good. But I wanted to show it on actual hardware. So that should make some people happy. I played it on actual hardware instead of just the ROM on Stella. Did a good job with the rotation of the ship too. It's got a little bit of a drift, like you're in space, which is really, really cool. So the physics of the game is very well done. I gotta destroy at least one castle. Woo! Whoa! It's like a freaking shooting gallery out here. What? Oh. Wouldn't it be cool to have like a 2-player version of this where one guy controlled the cannon and the other guy controlled the ship? That'd be kind of cool. Ah. So I'm gonna circle around over here. Get a shot. Oh, almost had him. Almost had him again. And I died. Wow, that was bad. 1,810 points. Whew. Whew. So bad. At least I got number 1. Of course, that's somebody else has played the game. That's why I got number 1. Let's play one more time. See if we're going to destroy the castle at least. Whoa, no you don't. Ah! Oh! Got too close. Did much better playing the game on my 2600 than I am on Stella. Dang it! Ooh! Ooh! Yikes. Oh, man. Come on. He's wide open. Wah! I did even worse. Oh, man. Anyway, that's Star Castle Arcade for the Atari 2600. If you'd like to get a hold of this game, get a box copy of it like I did, I'll put a link down in the notes down below. You can buy it off the Atariage store. If you just like to get the ROM for Stella and give it a go, I'll have a link to that down in the show notes as well. As always, everyone, thanks for watching.